Welcome to this week's Ask Charlie. I am feeling really excited because there is a lot going on at the house today, and it's all about making a house a home. And I thought there was a perfect thing to share with you all. So I have got Nigel here today. I learned early in our marriage that Simon doesn't have many DIY skills. He has lots of other skills. He's a wonderful man. He's a fabulous husband, but he's not really one for a screwdriver, for a drill, for things like that. And so rope in help. And I've got Nigel here, and he is going to be hanging pictures and literally making this house feel like home. And I think when you have got artwork up on the walls, it makes such a difference. Now, Nigel arrived soon after we moved in, a couple of weeks ago, and he put up 3 mirrors. This one here, this one was actually in my bathroom at the previous house. And when Sophie, my photographer, came yesterday to take a few pictures, and she was like, wow, that mirror is amazing. I was like, it's the one from the bathroom. She's like, it looks incredible here, like it was meant to be. So Nigel put that one up and 2 up downstairs, which I will show you. And he also put the fresh haddock painting up in the kitchen. We've had that in every kitchen. Simon had it in his kitchen when I met him, and it just feels like home when I've got that painting up. But we're going to put some more artwork up today, and a corner cabinet and various other bits and pieces. And so I thought I would talk through the process with you. Really important to put your furniture in the right spot and get the room set up before you put the artwork up. And actually Betsy, who's one of my members from my members club, sent me an email, and she was like, Charlie, make sure that everything furniture wise is in place, and you're not going to want to rejig the space before you put up the artwork. So we have waited a couple of weeks, and we're not going to put up all the artwork today. We're just going to do some of it. Simon and I have got a lot of art between us. I have kept paintings that were my parents, that were really special to them and special to me, which is why I've kept them. Simon has got quite a collection of art, you know, nothing expensive, nothing really valuable, but just pieces that we love. So they're currently in the sitting room downstairs, propped up, so we can't really use that room until we've got things up on the wall. So over the last few days, Simon and I have been working out what's going where and what we're doing. So I thought that we could I could talk you through what we're doing and our reasons behind it and what have you for this week. So let's get homemaking. Well, we're having quite a giggle here. We've got Si, Head of Operations, Theodore, Creative Director, Nigel, Handyman.
We've got 4 people here to hang a picture. This isn't overkill.
We are having such a giggle. Trying to work out where things
We might need somebody else.
I was trying to put a Sheila's maid to dry the laundry in the downstairs loo. We've just put a corner cabinet up in there. Yeah. I'll show you in a minute. And Nigel was like, you're going to have to fight through the laundry to sit
Nick
on
from
the
the
loo.
V&A a couple of weeks ago, so let's get it up the wall quickly.
It's still hot.
So hot. Oh my goodness,
Okay,
it's
so
too much fun.
up a little
So
bit. I
these
reckon
wall lights
that
we bought
is
from
pretty
our
much. Charlie,
last house.
Is that right height?
Just
That's
on
the
top,
right height. It's a bit
I'll
wonky,
centralise
but
it.
yes.
I'll
Is that about the right height?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to have all the pictures.
Yes.
We'll have all the pictures running that height from the top.
What do you think?
Yeah?
Creative
Yeah,
Director
It
here.
looks good.
It looks good.
And centered between the two.
Fine.
Centre
Do you wanna go
between
to
the two
upper
lights.
line there, sorry.
The upper line, and I'll go centre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that one.
Okay,
Leave
that's that
there.
one done.
That's that one.
I
One
will
decision,
clean it
one
while we're
dab.
Thank you very much.
Oh, will you, Nige?
Yeah.
I can do the cleaning.
Where's
I can make myself useful.
where?
Don't know yet.
I'll sort this out.
So I'm just over in the shepherd's hut, and we've done Gus's room. I'll share Gus's room with you in a mo. The children have been really, well, the boys have been really decisive. Gus was like, I want that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, please, Nigel. Like literally like that. And Archie's just done exactly the same thing in here. So this is one of Simon's dad's piece of artwork. He was an amazing artist as well as a musician, and Archie's like, I'd like that there. And then he hasn't put his clothes away yet, so ignore that. Hawaii is going up there, and then Supercar is going up here. Fireball is going up there. And then he's got his Archie picture, which was made for him by Jenny Meldrum. And I will link Jenny Meldrum's details below because she did one of these for all of the children. They're amazing. That is going up there. So he's all sorted. He's also got his, that's his computer screen up there. So this is coming together. There is electricity. However, there is not... electricity. Yes, we have electricity. However, there isn't water yet. That is, you know, oh, I'm putting all the lights on. That is something that's coming. But anyway, I'm holding Nigel up. Come on in, Nigel. We've also found some hooks that came from somewhere. Nigel's going to cut in half and pop them up over here. So, oh goodness, I'm stepping on that rug. I need to put something underneath it. The hooks are going. He's going to have two logs, one up there. One up there. That was Theodore's idea. That is why Theodore is creative director. Creative director, because he's on it. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling to you and crack on with planning. We're currently planning the sitting room. Yes, Nigel, you better hang it the right way up. So we have been playing around with this space. We have put these blue lamps back here. We ummed whether they were too big, but actually we've decided to put them back on a table. We've got quite a lot of lamps, so there's choice. We've put the tables in the centre because this room is very symmetrical, so we put the tables in the centre, and then this picture, the right way up, is going up here, and then the spaniels is going up there. This is one that Simon has had for years. I think he bought it from Bellman's probably about 30 years ago, maybe longer. And then that is one of my parents. And then we've got a couple of pictures going up over there. And then over here, that one is going up there. And this big one here is going up there above the sofa. So that is this room planned out. And then, I don't know if I showed you the finished windmill there, and then Theodore and I have been busy planning in here. We're going to do a gallery wall, and maybe a bit of a gallery wall here as well, with horses on that side.
Horse moments.
And then black and white over on this side. So that one is already up of the children, and then these I had on the stairs, but we're going to make this room a black gallery wall, so it's very exciting. It is beginning to come together. Creative director has designed the feature wall. I mean, how lucky am I?
It's coming together.
Coming around here. Actually, I'm coming around here.
Don't mind me. I don't look great.
No. Well, I don't think any of us look great. We've been going all day.
But I tell you what, I could sell a lot of neck fans to
yes,
all
this
the
is a neck
everyone
fan.
that's
So
helping.
clever. So clever. So we decided to go with a black, feature gallery wall here, and then we're going to do this wall after. But the thoughts behind are, to have a centre focal point and then just dotted around, but it's kind of slightly themed as well. So this is a picture of the Rolling Stones that Simon is very attached to here, and then we've got me riding up there, and then we've got a picture of Simon's father with the Queen Mother. We've also got a picture of my grandparents with the Queen Mother, which is bizarre that the Queen Mother is featuring on our feature wall, but she is.
So this is pop.
Exactly.
Ish.
And then I had these pictures, they're just from IKEA. They were down in the hall not the hall, the stairwell at the old house. And when we were looking for more black and white frames, I was like, I've got loads. So we're popping them around here and making a wonderful display. Nigel has done next door, so I'm just going to chat to you quickly next door in there because I've got to empty a kitchen. I'll tell you about that in a minute, but I'll come back. So ignore the chaos that's going on in the floor in here, but we have put these bits of artwork in here, and actually this room is now done for artwork. And when we were planning it, this room is going to be my office, but it's a space that's peaceful, that is relaxing. There's not going to be a TV in here. It's just a really kind of lovely, beautiful space, incredible views, and just I wanted it to feel really kind of tranquil and peaceful. And so that is how we've kind of planned the art accordingly. See, that is a Paris street scene that I talked to you about earlier, and then I liked having the dogs there and then over there as well, and then that's a painting that Simon really likes, and then we've got another painting up there. And when we are looking at the heights of the paintings, you can see that that one is quite a lot higher than those. However, because of the piece of furniture, you need to get the right balance, and so you can't be black and white over, I want the height of the pictures to all be exactly the same. It doesn't work like that. You have to use your eye and work out what looks right. So the height of that little picture is in line with that painting there, so that looks balanced, and then that one is below, that doesn't matter. And it's about like negative space, it's working out the room, it's holding things up, standing back. It's not a one-person job. You need to rope in an extra pair of hands. You can hold something up and step back and just see what's right. And we've done a lot of, yes, that works there, no, that doesn't. I'm going to move you over there so you can see the room from a different angle. So from this angle, you can see that corner, and I will probably put, I don't know, something else over there. That armchair is going to be over in that corner. I liked having the negative space below the wall light there. Actually, I'll turn the wall lights on, you can see them on. So I could have put more pictures up under there, but I just, as I said earlier, I want this room to feel tranquil. I don't want it to feel busy and cluttered. Obviously at the moment it is, but that's because we needed to get the artwork up, and then we can move in here and we can put things out and we can work out the space properly. So that is kind of the thoughts behind how we've hung the pictures. The mirrors, as I mentioned earlier, are the first thing that Nigel put up, and that mirror is designed to sit on the mantle. Ideally, that mirror would be slightly taller because there's quite a lot of space above the mirror, but actually I think once the room is done and finished, that won't notice too much. But at the moment, you can see there is quite a lot of space up there. I'm not going to buy a different mirror to fit that space. It's what we had, and it works well enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. And it's about what, you know, working with what you've got and juggling things around and trial and error. And, you know, we've looked at the different shapes of the pictures and worked out where they would best go. And these are a similar size. In fact, you can't see, let me turn you around. These two paintings are a similar size. The Spaniels is a little bit wider than that one, but they're good enough. And then the one that is up here, hang on, let me move you back. That one there is a really good shape, and it works well over that piece of furniture. This piece of furniture probably isn't perfect for this room. However, it's a piece of furniture that I'm really attached to, but it's also really useful because it's got lots of storage. So I can, there's already a bottle of champagne in there. It's got lots of storage, so I could put lots of things in there. And this house is massively lacking storage, so it's quite useful to have a piece of furniture that has storage. Ideally, we were going to have, I'm going to move you back. Ideally, we were going to put a big bookcase in here that we already have. It looked too heavy in this room. It made it feel claustrophobic. The piece of furniture was too big. So actually, that's probably a piece of furniture that we're going to sell. We had these pair of side tables, and actually they work really well, we think, in here. And it's just nicely balanced without being over cluttered. But I don't have the storage. So under there, under that one, you can see there, I've got a Fortnum's and Mason's hamper, and that is a really useful storage. So I might put, I don't know, something else under there. We will figure it out. But at the moment, we're just slowly getting there. But it's about getting your key pieces of furniture in place and then putting up the artwork once you know exactly where it's going. So I haven't even seen this properly done. Hang on, let me close the door because I had to pop out and drop a child somewhere. But that is the wall complete, but there is space if we want to put other pictures around. And actually, Nigel has said that he's going to pop back tomorrow because we're going to do our bedroom and the downstairs loo, and so he's going to come probably for an hour and finish that off. Let me just not trip over that box that's there. And then we've got those 3 pictures there on the wall, and there is more space if we wanted to put pictures. So we could put something over there, something along the side there, we could put something up there. So there's options, but again, it's about building things up slowly. And this wall, I think, is really, really fab. Thrilled with it. And then we might add to that as well. There are still quite a few more pictures, but we will see what we put in my bedroom. There's a couple that might not go in the bedroom that could go in here. We will just see. But I'm really, really thrilled with what we have created here. And I will share with you the finished results tomorrow. Like not finished, but like finished picture hanging. But it's a good job done. Feels really, really exciting to start making this place our home. So the washing machine is just finishing. Nigel is back. We have got, hang on, I'm doing this backwards. Victory is in the kitchen here. This one, I just want to work in my garden and hang out with my chickens. I love that. I had that framed last year and I was worried that I wasn't going to find a spot for it, but we did. And we are in the downstairs bathroom right now. It's quite tight, you can't swing a mouse, but we're getting there. I'll show you the finished result. It's very, very exciting. Nigel has also put me up a washing line. Theodore is moving the kitchen because it's arriving, so that's all happening. So it's action stations. So Nigel has put up the pictures in our bedroom and I'm really, really thrilled with them. I thought that this might look too much of a block, and Theodore and I laid them out on the floor, and when I had them in our previous bedroom, they were actually around the chest of drawers, and I had one little one above the mirror. I'm sorry, our bedroom is complete chaos at the moment. I had one up there and then 2 to the left, that way, and 2 to that way. But actually, there's a set of 7. The 7th one is a bit smaller, so we'll pop that somewhere else. And Theodore said, I said, I don't know if I want them in a block. And he said, think of them as 1. And actually, it works really well. And they are so beautiful. You can just lie in bed and look at the detail. I'll bring him up closer. And then the shrimp lady has been above our bed for years, so she has gone back up there. And I think that's all I'm going to put in here art-wise. I'm sorry, our bedroom is complete chaos. I'm just share it all with you. It's not YouTube worthy or Instagram worthy. I was thinking of putting a long mirror here, but actually when the curtains are up, I think there might not be enough space. So a long mirror might go there. I'm actually going to sell that mirror and just put a long, straight, narrow, simple mirror there. But that is, not happening today or anytime soon, but it will do at some point. But these are these beautiful pieces of art. I think this one is my all-time favourite, with the water lilies and these really pretty flowers and the sheep. I just think it's gorgeous, and I know that I will lie in bed and look at those for hours on end, so I'm really, really pleased that those are up. I'm actually not, I said yesterday I was going to share Gus's room with you. I'm not, because he's in the middle of packing and I just going to leave him be. I'll share that in a vlog another time with you, but I am going to take you down to the downstairs loo because that has made me very, very excited, and hopefully you'll see why in a minute. Although it's so small, I'm not sure you'll get the full effect, but I'm thrilled with it. So the downstairs loo, this makes me so happy. So our last downstairs loo was a shower room, wet room, and we couldn't put pictures up. And I love to have like a traditional downstairs loo with school pictures and other pictures that are special and sentimental to us. So I've got them in here. The first thing that Nigel put up was this, which Theodore has put our glasses in. So these are our best glasses, which actually I have had sort of tucked away and not used. It's like, why not use them? So they're going to be in there, and they're not going to be everyday glasses, but actually if I have a glass of wine, which isn't every day, I will use a nice glass and enjoy it, and they're up there. So that's perfect. And then I've got school pictures, father's advice, and then this here is a picture of our trip to Lourdes when Simon proposed to me. Up here is the day that Simon proposed, and then on this wall here, can't see, spin you around, it's one of Simon's school reports, very naughty school report, and when he was at Brigade Squad. And then up there is another school picture. So hang on, bring you back down. That is a quick spin of our downstairs loo. There is still some wall space. There is here, there is there, there is up there, there's above the door, and we could even put something down there if we wanted to, but I'm quite happy with how it's looking at the moment. I am planning on painting this yellow. We talked about that in another vlog. Let me see if I can bring you in. Behind the mirror here are two yellow samples. So that's the India yellow and that's the Sudbury. I haven't decided, and it's not something that I'm going to do in a hurry. It might be in 6 months' time, but the plan is to paint this a wonderful colour. And I might even change my mind. It might even go red. Who knows? But we will see. But I really hope that you have enjoyed this week's how-to picture hanging and making space. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need, like here we have got some wooden ones and a black one. You can mix and match. You could do it however you want. And I just looked at the space and decided, yeah, actually that works there, that works there, that works there. And having Theodore here has been really, really helpful. Sorry, my tripod is wobbling. Has been so helpful because he's got a wonderful eye too, and it's lovely to have an extra pair of hands and an extra pair of eyes. And as we joked yesterday, he's creative director, and he really has been super, super helpful. And it's been really fun. Sorry, I've been talking too quickly. I've got hiccups. It's been really fun doing it with him and having his opinion and advice. So I really, really hope that you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for my Friday vlogs. And in the meantime, have a really, really lovely week and sending lots of love.